To pick, though, which week one matchup do you think will be the most revealing, Kyle, about the team?
They're all so tasty.
I
feel like, wait, can I have a dessert menu, please? And here it is. I'll just take them all. This is fascinating to me because I talked to Josh Allen on Wednesday before any of this came out. And we knew it was coming out, and I got to talk to him. I'm like, so, stock question. As a player, when the schedule comes out, what's the first thing that you look at? Stock question. But he gave the most Josh Allen answer ever, which now is actually kind of ominous knowing what we know. This is Wednesday when he had no idea what the schedule was going to be. This is how it went. What is the first thing that you look for when a schedule drops?
Game one.
Game one.
And that's it.
How come?
It's the most important one. First one's the most important one. The next one's the most important one. That's all I can worry about. That's all I can focus on. And I know that sounds cliche and it's not the answer that you wanted, but whoever it is,
No. I don't care about when you play the Jets, blah, blah, blah. Don't you, like, come on, don't you look for when is our bye? When is the bleeping Thursday nighter? Like, I know how you guys think. Don't you look at that stuff?
I mean, for sure, that creeps into your mind, but the only one that you care about is the next one.
Completely on brand for JA17, and I respect it, but it's so fascinating because all I'm thinking about is week one. All I look at is week one. Well, bring it up, Josh. Week one, baby. You versus A-Rod, Bills, Jets. There it is. We had no idea at the time. And his thing is just week one. I don't care if we're playing the Panthers or the Texans or Notre Dame week one. It is week one, week one. And he's playing the Jets week one. And it's so fantastic. It's so tasty because, guys, there's going to be so many takes after this game. No matter what happens, there's massive takes. If the Jets win, they're going to win the Super Bowl and the Bills party is over. If the Bills win, the whole Aaron Rodgers thing is going to be a disaster. It's not going to work out. The Bills are going to win. So there's going to be so many massive, exaggerated takes. And it's Monday night, which means it's the only game in town. And Tuesday, we'll be talking about that nonstop. I love when the schedule makers have zero chill. And they almost never have any chill anymore. They just don't. They don't care. They get right to what we want. There's no appetizer, no aperitif, no opening band. Rodgers versus Allen week one. And now Josh can freely talk about playing against Aaron Rodgers, something he also doesn't like to do because it's week one. It's right there. No waiting. Jay, what do you like?
And if Josh came on the program right now and said, Josh, when is your bye week? He would know exactly what week the bye week is.
You're calling him out.
Oh, for sure. The first game, you of course want to know that one. But there's other things that you're looking for in that schedule release. But whenever we talk about week one, we talk about matchups, it always comes down to the quarterback. And the guy you're drafted alongside, whether he goes before you, right after you, it is a storyline for the rest of your career. So I am looking at the Dolphins and the Chargers. Tua Tagovailoa going 5th overall and Justin Herbert going right behind him at 6th overall to the Chargers. These guys getting a chance to face off once again on the West Coast. And remember last year in this game, this was when the Dolphins kind of were rolling and they had this West Coast trip where they played the 49ers and they played the Chargers, and it did not go well. In that last game, Justin Herbert outplayed Tua Tagovailoa by a lot. It was a close game, but Herbert over 300 yards, Tua with only 145. It was a struggle for the Dolphins in that game. So I'm looking forward to this one. I want to see who is able to come out. After this game, who are we saying, wow, the Dolphins, they did get it right when drafting Tua Tagovailoa over Justin Herbert? Or is it like, no, Justin Herbert has all these stats, all these records early on passing the ball. Let's see what the Dolphins are able to do. This game had a heater situation where we were saying the Dolphins were cold on the sideline, but the Chargers had heaters too, so a ton going on, storylines aplenty. Can't wait to watch this game, see these two quarterbacks face off, and there's an added foe to it. Jalen Ramsey will be making his debut as a Miami Dolphin and Vic Fangio's defense. Excited to see what that's going to look like.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see those Lightning McQueens week one. I love that we're talking about food right now, and you're going with the Monday night game, which is like, that's dropping the hammer down. I'm a big happy hour guy. Okay. So I want to go the first game. Give me Thursday night. Give me like leading up to the big meal. Give me the little appetizer, the charcuterie board. I'll take that one. The opening game, Detroit Lions versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, here's what's going to be revealing about this is, look, the Lions, this is not your same old Lions. Last year, they won 8 of their last 10 games. And this is their ultimate opportunity right now. We talked about it yesterday, Jamie, that this is the barometer right now. You're playing the world champs. They're hanging the banner. All right, we're going to find out. All right, Dan Campbell, who's coming up on the show as a guest later on. We're going to get to talk to him. All right, who are you? What are you? Guess what? They drew the Chiefs. You know how many straight wins the Chiefs have had in Week 1?
Probably a lot.
Eight
in a row.
straight. You know how many the Lions have?
Pre-Mahomes, that goes back to.
Yeah.
The Lions has lost their last five season openers. So
Wow.
this is a tall task right here, and of course it's the Chiefs, and your defense wasn't that great. But the one thing that's kind of jumping out at me here is that guy right there. All right, Jared Goff.
Yeah.
You guys remember there was a game in 2018.
Of course.
He played the Chiefs.
The Coliseum.
54 to 51.
It's amazing.
This guy threw for over 400 yards.
Yeah.
So I think this game is going to be real. We already know what Mahomes and the Chiefs can do. It's going to be very revealing about the Detroit Lions, this new era Detroit Lions. It's not just the bite your kneecaps off. I'm looking forward to seeing Goff. This is going to be revealing about what he is going to do offensively this season, and they get the first crack at the Chiefs. It's great.
I like the beginning. I like the end. I'm going to go right in the middle of the sandwich here.
All right. The meat.
I'm going to go exactly the meated sandwich. Interdivisional game between the Bears and the Packers, and this is not like roll your eyes, Sunday Night Football, we don't want to see this. We don't know what we do or don't want to see about either of these teams right now. And the fact that I feel that this is one game for these two teams that the second the game ends and it becomes 1-0 or 0-1 or God forbid 0-1 or that
Don't go there.
it gives us a certain tone, a certain flavoring salt right over the dish that sets for the rest of the month of September, let's say. I'm not going to say the season, but there's something about this matchup with these two quarterbacks in particular that all of a sudden, oh, Justin Fields couldn't get by the Packers again, or Jordan Love was able to take care of the Bears the way Aaron Rodgers. There is just a tenor, if you will, to this matchup. Specifically, too, I want to go a little bit of a deeper dive. There is an individual that is almost like a Donna Kelsey figure in this matchup, and it is Cole Kmet's sister.
Oh, yeah, what's this about?
Frankie. Cole Kmet is a tight end for the
Frankie
Bears.
Kmet?
Frankie Kmet.
Nice name, I like it.
She is in a long-term relationship with Lucas Van Ness, the new edge rusher for the Packers. So, Frankie, I think you're lovely. I've done the whole full-blown Instagram stalk, not creepy whatsoever. I thought about the pictures and whatnot, but I was like, I'm just going to verbally tell this story. Frankie, hello. Hope we become friends someday. You seem like a lovely young woman. What are you going to do, girl? What are you going to do? Split the jersey in half? Are you like brother, boyfriend? Like, it's going to be tough. And this is not just like a one-off, oh, darn, my significant others in my life seem to have a season opener. No, this is going to happen twice a year now for however long this goes on for. Frankie Kmet, I feel for you. And this is a deep dive that I just wanted everybody to be aware of.
Wow.
Love, Fields, LaFleur,
No.
Frankie Kmet.
Yep.
And Van Ness.
Yes.
That is the tie that binds.
It is.
I love this because this game, like, I don't usually go this place. I'll go a different place. I don't usually look to, like, the DraftKings factor of it. But I think the Bears will be favored in this game. But I don't know how much. Like, I have no idea because the Jordan Love mystery, like,
Yeah.
Start.
are they going to be a big favorite or probably not, right? I have no idea what to make of this game, Frankie Kmet aside.
Yeah, I gotta imagine it's right down the middle almost. It's not gonna be a
just
huge
like
point, half
she
point,
said it.
something like that to the point.
Yeah.
Split jersey right down the middle.
Packers and Bears have played Week 1 before. They were the kickoff classic a few years ago.
Yeah.
It was a miserable showing by the
Miserable.
Bears. It was a very low scoring, and Trubisky couldn't get it going. Lots changed since
The
then.
home team usually
It's
gets
also-
3. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I don't know.
In all seriousness, it's like, LaFleur, what are you doing with Jordan Love? Like, are you the guy, or did you need Aaron Rodgers so badly? Eberflus, what are you doing with, like, all the new things you have going on with your team? It says a lot about both of these. And please don't end in a tie. Give us something.
Yeah.
Give us a definition.
It
to
won't
this
end in
one.
a tie.
Well, chirping in my ear, apparently the very early outlook is Bears by 2.5. So that's what we're looking at. This is right down the middle because they're home. They get a couple points.
Yeah.
May 12th already.
Yep.
Bears by 2.5.
We got to put
DraftKings
in
standing
the
by.
free
in touch with Donna Kelsey. So
Yeah,
figure out
exactly.
How to go middle.